Hello, I'm Miss Balsam from Creativity Development Schools ومنصة التعليم الإلكتروني. Now I'm going to explain يوم راح أوضح Unit 3 Lesson 3 للصف السادس الإبتدائي. Helping friends مساعدة الأصدقاء. Helping friends. Read and help these children. اقرأ وساعد هؤلاء الأطفال. Complete the sentences. كمل الجمل. should or shouldn't باستعمال should أو shouldn't and the correct verb والفعل المناسب. هنا عندنا verbs أفعال نستعمل should أو shouldn't حسب الجملة وناخذ الفعل المناسب. I have a stomach ache. You so much cake. شو نقول؟ You shouldn't eat so much cake. She cut her finger. هي جرحت إصبعها. She a plaster or a bandage on it. She should put. يجب أن تضع should put plaster or bandage on it. I have a toothache. عند ألم الأسنان. You to a dentist. ناخذ الفعل go. You should go to a dentist. يجب أن تذهب إلى طبيب الأسنان. I think my leg is broken. You on it. Here you should go straight to the hospital. You should go straight to the hospital. He doesn't feel well. He has cough, a cold and his throat is sore. هو ما يشعر بصحة جيدة. He has a cough عنده قحة, cold الزكام and his throat is sore وحنجرته متقرحة. He at school. ناخذ الفعل be. He shouldn't be at school. ما لازم يكون بالمدرسة. Shouldn't be at school. My feet are hurting. أقدامه تؤلمه. Your shoes are too small. الحذاء صغير جدا. Some bigger ones. You شو نقول له؟ should buy. ناخذ الفعل buy. You should buy some bigger ones. They are always tired at school. هم دائما متعبين في المدرسة. They more sleep. They should get more sleep. يجب أن يحصلوا على النوم الكافي. They should get more sleep. It is so hot and he feels sick. الجو حار وهو يشعر بالمرض. He more water. He should drink. يجب أن يشرب. He should drink more water. My little brother burned himself. أخو الصغير شوى نفسه. He hot saucepans. He shouldn't touch hot saucepans. هو ما لازم يلمس الأواني الساخنة. Listen and check your answers.
I have a stomachache.
You shouldn't eat so much cake.
Number 2.
She cut her finger.
She should put a plaster or bandage on it.
I have a toothache.
You should go to a dentist.
I think my leg is broken. You should go straight to hospital.
He doesn't feel well. He has a cough, a cold, and his throat is sore. He shouldn't be at school. My feet are hurting.
Your shoes are too small. You should buy some bigger ones.
They're always tired at school. They should get more sleep.
It is so hot, and he feels sick. He should drink more water.
My little brother burnt himself.
He shouldn't touch hot saucepans.
Here the answers. هنا الأجوبة. Let's go to the second page. Read the email from a friend. هنا نقرأ هذا الإيميل from friend من صديق. Let's read. خلنا نقرأ. To هنا نكتب the name here and subject والموضوع، اسم الصديق اللي نريد ندزله الإيميل والموضوع. Hi, I had a bad day yesterday. كان عندي يوم سيء البارحة. I went to the park with my team to practice playing volleyball. هنا راح ويا الفريق to the park المتنزه to play volleyball. It was a hot day. كان يوم حار and we played for 5 hours. ولعبوا لمدة 5 ساعات. I only had a cup of tea for breakfast. هو just إنه ماخذ cup of tea كوب من الشاي في الفطور. In my backpack بحقيبة الظهر I had a big bag of sweets. عنده السويتس الحلويات and small tin of cola وعنده الكولا. I was wearing my younger brother's trainers. كان لابس الحذاء الرياضي مال أخوه الأصغر منه because mine were at school. لأن حذاءه كان في المدرسة. I was also wearing my new woolen sweater because I like it so much. وكان لابس السويتر السترة صوف لأن هو كل شي يحبها. At first I had a headache. بالبداية حس بصداع. But I didn't stop playing. ما وقف اللعب. Then I got very hot. بعدين قام يحس بالحرارة أكثر. But I didn't stop. همينة ما توقف. Then my feet started to hurt. بدت أقدامه تؤلمه. Then I felt very bad and I felt dizzy. حس إنه هو مو بصحة جيدة and he felt dizzy ويشعر بدوخة أو دوار. This is a picture of how I felt. هاي صورة للشيء اللي هو حس بيه. My friends carried me home. أصدقائه أخذوه إلى المنزل. My mom and dad gave me water to drink. والده ووالدته أعطوه الماء ليشرب. And put me to bed with cold towel on my head. حطوه بالفراش with cold towel مع منشفة باردة on my head على رأسه. My mom made me some soup. وأمه سوت للسوب الشوربة. I feel better now. هو الآن يحس بصحة أفضل. But yesterday was a bad day. لكن yesterday البارحة كان يوم سيء. Here هنا يكتب his name أحمد. هنا help your friend. ساعد صديقك. Match the phrases to make complete sentences. هنا نوصل العبارات حتى نكمل نسوي جملة كاملة. Number 1. Look carefully at the words in color. هنا نباوع على الكلمات ننتبه لها الكلمات الملونة. Number 1. You should eat. You should eat. هنا راح نختار لها from the words in color. You should eat enough breakfast. Here number 1. Enough breakfast. You shouldn't wear. ما لازم تلبس. You shouldn't wear. You have to search clothes that are too thick. الملابس اللي السميكة. 3. You should have enough breaks. استراحات كافية. You shouldn't play for too many hours. Here, for too many hours. And here we have you should drink enough water. You shouldn't only eat sweets. You shouldn't wear shoes that are too small. You have a headache, so you should rest. You feel hot, so you should cool down under tree. You feel dizzy لما نشعر بالدوار, so you should lie down. Here are the answers. هنا الأجوبة. Now in your activity book, Unit 3, Lesson 3. Write the verbs. Here we have هنا لازم نكتب الverbs is أو are, drink, feel, wear, break, go, born, eat, and put. Number 1. Is or are too small or big? Number 2. A plaster on the cut. We choose the verb put, يضع a plaster on the cut, plaster على الجرح. 3. Too many sweets, المزيد من الحلويات. Eat, يأكل. Eat, too many sweets. Your arm, we choose the verb, نختار الverb break your arm, يكسر ذراعه. Number 5, a thick sweater, سترة ثخينة. We choose the verb wear a thick sweater, يرتدي سترة ثخينة. Number 6, sick, مريض, sick. Feel, يشعر, feel sick, يشعر بالمرض. Number 7, yourself. Here we have the verb burn yourself, يحرق أو يشوي نفسه. Number 8, enough water. Drink, يشرب, drink enough water. To the dentist, إلى طبيب الأسنان. Go, يذهب, go to the dentist. Use the phrases from activity A in sentences. هنا عندنا هاي الجمل اللي كوناها activity A. هاي activity A sentence اللي هنا الphrases اللي كوناها we have to use it, نستعملها sentence. Number 1, my feet hurt because these trainers are too small. Number 1 هو حالهم سويها in a sentence. Now, number 2, you shouldn't break your arm. تكسر ذراعك. You shouldn't break your arm. 3, if you cut your finger, إذا جرحت أصبعك, if you cut your finger, put a plaster on it. ضع البلاستر على الجرح, on the cut. Put a plaster on the cut. Number 4, you should go to the hospital if you feel sick. You should go to the hospital if you feel sick. 5, when it is cold. Number 5, when it is cold, لما الجو يكون بارد, you should wear a thick sweater. لازم نرتدي السترة الثخينة. 6. These shoes are size 42. They are too big. الشوز الأحذية too big جدا كبيرة. size القياس 42. هنا نكتب are too big. Number 7. I had too much chocolate and now I eat too many sweets. أكل مزيد من الحلويات. eat too many sweets. And now we have number 8. Don't touch that hot saucepan. You will لا تمسك هاي الأواني أو القدر الساخن. You will burn yourself. You will burn yourself. تحرق أو تشوي نفسك. Number 9. When the weather is hot, you should always. لما دائما الجو ساخن احنا شو نسوي دائما؟ drink enough water. نشرب ماء كافي. drink enough water. 10. She has a toothache. She should. لما عندنا ألم الأسنان she should what؟ شو تسوي؟ she should go to the dentist. تذهب إلى طبيب الأسنان. Here are the answers. هنا الأجوبة. Let's go to the second page. راح نروح للصفحة الثانية. When the subject هنا عندنا ملاحظة look يعني ملاحظة مهمة. When the subject and the object in the sentence are the same. لما عندنا ضمير الفاعل وضمير المفعول به لما يجتمعون يصبح الضمير الانعكاسي إضافة self. يعني مثلا when هنا جدا يقول when the subject and the object in a sentence are the same we use pronoun زائد self. يعني لما يجتمع ضمير الفاعل وضمير المفعول به يصبح ضمير انعكاسي ونضيف self. يعني مثلا a pronoun ضمير انعكاسي مع كلمة self or pronoun زائد selves. I see myself. ما أقدر أقول I see me. In the mirror. I see myself in the mirror. You cannot say I see me. ما نقدر نقول I see me. You cannot say he cut him. ما نقدر نقول he cut him. شو نقول؟ he cut himself. شو حطينا؟ حطينا pronoun. البروناون والمقطع self. ضفنا له المقطع self. I see myself. He cut himself. ضفنا المقطع self. Here we have 41. Listen and say the words. هنا لازم نسمع ونقول الكلمات. Let's listen. Here we have singular and plural. المفرد والجمع. Singular myself, yourself, himself, herself, and self. Plural we have ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Let's listen now.
Track 41. Listen and say the words.
Myself. Yourself. Himself. Herself. Itself. Ourselves.
هنا الجمع.
Yourselves. Themselves.
D. Complete the sentences with the pronoun زائد self or pronoun زائد selves. هنا عندنا تمرين على هذا الموضوع، الضمير الانعكاسي البروناون مع الself. I cut with the sharp knife. أنا قطعت with the sharp knife. جرحت شنو؟ myself، نفسي. myself بسكين حاد. sharp knife. Number 2. They taught to cook. They taught to cook themselves. أنفسهم. themselves. Number 3. You have a cold. عندك برد. You should look after. أنت عندك cold زكام وبرد. You should look after yourself. تعتني بنفسك. look after يعني يعتني. look after yourself. 4. We enjoyed at the park. احنا متعنا at the park. منو؟ ourselves. أنفسنا. ourselves at the park. 5. He fell off his bike and hurt. لما وقع من البايك مالته من البايسكل and hurt جرح من؟ himself نفسه. He and hurt himself. 6. My sister likes to look at in the mirror. Like to look at herself. تحب تشوف نفسها in the mirror بالمراية. My sister likes to look at in the mirror. To look at herself. Here we have herself. 7. My cat saw فراغ in the mirror. My cat saw itself in the mirror. القطة شاهدت نفسها في المرآة. Here the answers. هنا الأجوبة. Thanks for watching. See you in next lessons. Bye bye.